guys, so this is part 2 to my haul video. If you didn't watch the first part, I'll have it linked up in the cards here for you to go watch first so you know what's going on. But if you're just interested in this one, that's fine as well. So this is my Dollar Tree haul. I have a big bag of Dollar Tree stuff here. I had a really good time getting all this stuff and shopping for it. I went there for one thing and I ended up with a whole bag of stuff because it's Dollar Tree and everything's a dollar. Do you have Dollar Tree in your country? Where are you from? Let me know down below. Or if you don't have Dollar Tree, what's your dollar stores called? We have Dollar Tree here and Dollarama. But anyway, so I was having a really good time shopping for all this stuff and I was so excited when I seen a lot of it. Obviously, I bought it. But at the end of this video, I'll tell you about my experience with the cashier and what happened there, just because I kind of need to vent a little bit about it because I was a little shocked by what happened. I'm not saying... I'll get into it later. So right now I'll show you everything I got. If you just want to hear the story of what happened with me in the cashier, that will just be at the end of the haul here. So anyway, let's get into it. So first thing I have is I got a whole bunch of cool different headband things. So I don't know what they'll look like. Let's take this one off. Ugh. I don't know if they will even fit my head. You guys see that one? Oh, that's cute. And it bends so I can like have the ears. Well, it doesn't really bend. It kind of fits. It's meant more for kids. Here, I'll move forward a bit. Maybe you can see better then. Yeah. So it's meant more for kids, but I figured it'd be cute, you know, Instagram or for a tutorial or something for Easter, and I could probably fit on my dog's head too. That would be cute. So I ended up getting all frazzle-dazzled here. Oh my god, saying that just reminded me of, do any of you guys watch Lost? What's her name? Vicky or whatever, or Nikki? On Lost, you know, the blonde that ended up getting buried alive because of the whole diamonds and the poisoning situation. Sorry if I spoiled that for you, even though the show's very old. It just reminded me of when she was like, there was a flashback of her and she was an actress and she ran in the room with the bad guy with a gun and was like, razzle dazzle, and kicked him or did whatever. I'm frazzle dazzled. But anyway, I got a couple headbands. They are all throughout here. So I got a floral one. Of course they're like overly packaged. Yeah, they fit on my head. Oh, these will be cute. Yeah, these will be cute. For $1, well, why not? Try to grab out all the headbands for you. So got this cute little pink one. Got this one here. This one I think would be really cute with this shirt. Oh yeah, look how cute that is. Aww. Those aren't too bad. They feel kind of cheap, but you know, they were $1, so whatever. I got some more fans. I've been really into fans for setting spray. This one works good. So there's it there. It just has detailing on it. And I got a black and pink one too with gold glitter. Oh yeah, and they work really well. Woohoo! I like how easily they open too. What else did I get here? Oh, I got some pink glitter. It's pink glitter and it was $1. I don't know, I guess I could use it on my nails or for... I don't really want to use it on my eyes, but I can use it for something. I just got some of these little spongy tip applicators from e.l.f. I know a lot of people don't like these. I don't use them for makeup, I use them for my nails, so... Okay, I got some 12-piece pack of combs. I go through these a lot. I lose them. I don't know how, but I just use them. Same with hairbrushes and scissors all the time, so I'll like buy 10 of them at a time usually. So I got a 12 pack of combs. I use them for my dog and myself. My dog has really long hair, so they're for both me and her. One of these days I'll show you Olivia. Maybe at the end of this video, I don't know. I got this little basket. It's like a little Easter basket or little paint bucket or garden bucket, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking that would be cool for maybe some makeup brushes or something like that. Index cards. That's just to help me with my videos so I don't forget anything, because sometimes I did notice that I'm forgetting to mention some things, so I figure I could write down my ideas there. Maybe that will help me remember. I got this little wicker looking mini vase thing. And then I got a little blue one. I just thought they were pretty neat looking. I want to do something about my background and how I'm set up, so hopefully that'll help inspire me. I got some pens. They're just the fine tip roller balls. They're my favorite pens. And at work, someone took all my pens. And if one of you are watching this and you're the one that took my pens, I want them back. It happens all the time, so I always have to rebuy them. And you must hide them because I go looking. I got another comb, like I said, go through these a lot. It's just a cheapy comb. I have my one good one, and then I keep cheapy ones everywhere else, in the car, at my desk at work, you know, in the bathroom, things like that. I had a hair donut. I actually finally bought one. I've been just using socks, so when I do the big bun on my head, I just took a couple of my husband's socks that already had a hole in it that I was going to throw out anyway, and just cut the toe off and rolled it up, and I've been using those. But I think this might work better because it's kind of grippy. We'll see if I like it more. And then I got some mirrors. And mirrors are to help me do this because I find it a lot easier to hold the mirror and do my makeup than to try to have a mirror down here and looking down. Because then you're only always seeing the top of my head. If I'm holding the mirror here, at least you're seeing me. So I got this pink one. And I got the same one but in black. And then I got this cute little one here. To me it seems kind of little kiddish. Hopefully I don't bind you. There we go. But I thought it was kind of cute. Yeah, and it looks kind of cute on camera. Maybe a little too shiny. But yeah, I got it. My other big mirror that I had just got, I broke. I knocked it off the table. So I figured I'd buy a couple of mirrors just in case that happens again, because I filmed the Modern Renaissance video this morning, and it was really hard to do without a handheld mirror. Okay, so on to the story time portion of this video. So I had gotten all this stuff, and I was having a good time, obviously. Like I ended up finding a bunch of really cute little knick-knacky things and fun things. Didn't spend too much money on it, and I was really excited. I was excited to come home and play with these things. And I got to the line, and there was two lines. There was two cashiers, and I went to the cashier. So there was a cashier on this side, like if I'm facing them. What's the best way to explain this? Yeah, I'll just do it like this. So if I'm facing, there's a cashier here and a cashier here, and they both had lines. This line seemed shorter, so I went here, and there was a lady in front of me and a lady in front of her, and the lady in front of her was just getting done paying. So the lady in front of me only had like 3 things, and so by the time I got up, like was able to put my stuff up, the cashier was already scanning her 3 items, and I had a basket full of all this stuff. So usually it depends, but when I go up to pay and I have a basket full of stuff, depending on where the cashier is, where I am in line, and how much stuff's in the basket, I'll empty the basket, or I will just put the basket up on the thing and help the cashier take stuff out. And for me, it didn't make much sense to start putting my stuff on the belt, and the belt was very short. It was like maybe 3 feet long, and so there wasn't really enough time for me to start taking everything out and putting it on without the belt moving as I'm doing it and all that kind of stuff, because she just had it turned on and it was moving every time the lady was, she was picking up the other lady's items. So anyway, that's way too much of an explanation, but just so you know. So I just put the basket up because I had like, how many, like 30 things, 25 things. So I just put the basket up and I was like, okay, I'll just help the cashier and hand her stuff as she's ringing it out. And then that way too, it's kind of bagged accordingly and they can put it in separate bags. Because I did have glass and stuff. And so it gets to my turn. She looks at me, doesn't even say anything. She looks at my basket and then she grabs my basket. So like if I'm the cashier and you are me, and like, you know, there's like the little belt here, my basket's here and it's like going the long way and I have all the mirrors and everything in it. She grabs the back of the basket and pulls it up and flips everything out of it. And I was just kind of like, so I was like, whoa, be careful, you know, there's glass in there. She doesn't even say anything and continues to keep flipping the basket over. And then she starts like digging everything out. And she does not look at me, does not say a word. So I look at the girl behind me, she's a little bit younger than me, and we're both just kind of like, okay, what's this lady's issue? Like, she was nice to the lady before me. She was nice. And I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. And then she starts bringing my stuff out and she's taking her time. She's just like, beep, you know, like, grabs one headband out of the pile that she made and is like bringing out each one slowly, which, you know, to put it in context, like the store I went to before, I went to Rexall and I had a lot less things, but the cashier was ready and available. I put the basket up and I started handing her things out of the basket for her to scan and bag, instead of like her sitting there and I'm putting it on the counter in front of her and then she's picking it up. Like, that just doesn't make sense. And then if I was taking too long with something or whatever, she can grab out of the basket. It's just quicker. And also, I don't know, people, like, you have a voice. Like, most cashiers, I'll even ask them, do you want it in the basket or do you want me to take it out? Do you want help? Sometimes they'll say, oh, can you take it out of the basket? Or, oh no, it's fine in there. So you never know what to expect, but to have just a lady completely ignore me and just take my stuff and flip it, I'm kind of like standing there like, how much of this stuff did she just break? Did she break anything of it? And she didn't, but still. And so anyway, she's scanning everything really slowly and bagging it really slowly, and she's putting it all in the same bag. You've seen how full that bag was. And I had 3 mirrors in it and 2 glass vases. And I get it, yeah, they're only $1, but still, like, why would I even buy them for $1 or anything if you're just going to throw them in a bag together so I can pay my couple dollars to bring home something broken? And so anyway, she completely ignored me the whole entire time. I'm just standing there, like, and I'm getting more mad. The whole entire time, like, that this is going on, I'm getting more and more angry. She will not look at me. So when it comes time to pay, she's like, okay, your total is blah, blah, blah. And so I already had my debit card out, and they have like you know how like they have the debit stand where, I don't know how it is where you are, but where I am, there's like a little plastic stand that comes up from the belt and it's like round and the debit machine's on it and there's a spot there to put your wallet. Well, I had my elbow there and I was holding my card and I was like, debit. And she's like, okay, and then she doesn't even look at me and she's like punches it into the machine and turns it my way for me to pay. And I'm just sitting there like that still. And I'm just staring at her. And I'm kind of giving her like the, who do you think you are kind of a look, like I'm a paying customer. It doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't matter where I'm from, anything like that. I'm a paying customer. It doesn't matter where I am either, if it's the Dollar Tree or if it's Gucci. Like, you treat me with respect how I would treat you. That's just how I think that you should treat people, you know what I mean? And we live in a kind of small town, and I don't think, I've probably seen her before, but I don't know who she is personally, but you know, everybody here kind of treats each other with respect, we all are friends of a friend of somebody. Like, we all know similar people here. There's not that many of us. So to be treated like that, I was kind of like, you know, and it wasn't like she was having a bad day or anything like that. Like, she was nice to the lady before me. And so anyway, I'm giving her like the death stare, almost like dagger eyes. And then I think she realized that I wasn't having it. Like, I remember her name on her name tag because I was going to call because I was so mad. I don't know. You just don't do that. Like, I almost just walked away and didn't pay and was like, oh, forget this stuff. Like, it's not anything that I really need besides the mirrors. I could have just went to the store down the road and got one though. But I don't know how I feel about it. How would you feel if a cashier did that? Just took your basket and dumped it over? Or does that happen to you where you are and that's completely normal? I just don't think that that's acceptable behavior by a cashier. And it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. And obviously I haven't even opened up any of this stuff because it's like, it just makes me see her face. Have you guys had any bad experiences shopping at dollar stores or any store? Let me know down below. I'd be interested to hear it. Even if you have a story time video or anything, I'll definitely watch it. Anyways, guys, if you liked this haul and story time video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please follow me on Instagram. I'll have my Instagram name right here. And please subscribe so we can continue on this makeup loving journey together. Have a good day, guys. Bye.